Alright, so let's jump right into this haircut tutorial. Right here I'm using my WAHL Magic cordless clippers, and right here I have the lever all the way open, no guard, so that's equivalent to a half. And this is also known as a shadow fade. The reason why it's called a shadow fade is because you can see the neckline, the edge up, the sideburns, anything outlining the outside of the haircut. That's why it's called a shadow fade, because you can see it. It's like a ghost line. So right here, this is the one guard lever all the way open, and the type of haircut we're doing is a mohawk with some curls on top. I already knocked the top down with the 8 guard. I didn't record that just because, I mean, hopefully y'all know how to knock down the hair. I just went with the grain on the top and with the grain on the back as well. So I went from my one all the way open to the middle and then closed position, working my way down. Now I have the half guard on, or your 1/16 zero guard, depending on what system you're using, starting with the lever open, and we're going to remove that one guideline, the number 1 guideline. And you can see it's already almost pretty much blended into the top. We are going to pick it out, freehand it, and then put some mousse in it, and you're going to see the curls are going to pop. They're gonna lay down, they're gonna get real tight. So right here, this is a 1.5 guard lever all the way open, and I'm not really digging into the hair. I'm kind of going straight up and then coming off the ridge of his head. I'm not really cutting too much into it. I want to keep it, pretty wide. So the difference between a mohawk and a faux hawk, the faux hawk is just the top. It doesn't go all the way to the back, and it's still faded. And then a lot of parents get freaked out, like they freak out whenever you say, oh, the kid wants a mohawk, and they just think a strip down the middle. Well, you just gotta educate them, let them know, no, it's gonna be blended, it's gonna be faded from the sides to the top, but it'll be a mohawk. They're like, oh, okay. So it's not necessarily a strip all the way down in the middle. I know that's like the OG, way of doing a mohawk, but you just gotta let them know that it is gonna be blended. Right here, I'm just doing some clipper over comb to remove some of those dark spots, those real tight curls. And whenever I do the clipper over comb, I'm resting the bottom of the comb on his head and then coming towards me with the top of the comb, if that makes any sense. Just the bottom of the comb is touching his head, and then the top is pointing, towards my direction. And basically what you do to one side, you do to the other. Now we're going to start using the 1 guard lever all the way open. I'm also using the WAHL premium guards. They're much better, in my opinion. The 1.5, it clicks on there. It's not loose or anything like that. Back when they first came out with the WAHL guards coming with the clippers, the white 1.5 guard, man, that thing used to just rattle on the clipper. I would have to put it in the microwave, kind of warm it up a little bit, soften it up, put it on the clipper, and then kind of mold it myself. It was crazy. I learned that in barber school. All the tricks of the trade. And guys, again, just to let y'all know, the WAHL cordless seniors, the 5-star cordless seniors, there's a link in the description below. Make sure y'all check that out. You can order your pair of senior clippers for $125, free shipping. And it's a pre-order, so you're not gonna get your order right away or in a week. It's gonna be anywhere from now until February, the latest March. But you are getting the clipper. It is guaranteed that you get a clipper. You're just basically marking your spot. And it's $125, free shipping. You can't beat that. In the UK, they're going for $200. So $125 with free shipping is not bad at all. And they are some dope clippers. Like the housing on them, it's a heavy, it's a metal clipper. It's pretty heavy. It's not like the magic clips where it's, you know, made mostly with all plastic. This thing is a, you know, a premium clipper. So right here I'm just picking out the Mohawk, and then we're just gonna, you know, I love doing freehand, so we're gonna go ahead and freehand it, make sure it's all even, knock down those strayaways, and then wait till I put the lining on this cut. Man, this boy Kingston was feeling himself, man. Like, this is a little young king right here, man. I actually have been cutting him and his father, Brian. I did a haircut tutorial on him as well a while back. He was the client of mine that played for the Florida Gators. But I've been cutting them now ever since I literally moved down from San Antonio, Texas. I would say maybe the second, third week of me even moving down here. This is when I met Brian and his son, and I've been cutting them ever since 2013. So, you know, shout outs to him for, you know, being a loyal client of mine and letting me do a video on him, and then as well as, you know, his son. So I think it's dope. You know, you build relationships with your clients and create memories, and like I got pictures of him whenever he was like real young. So right here I went ahead and, you know, pinned the Mohawk up in the front and combed down all the baby hairs, because that's mostly all bangs, and I'm still nowhere near his natural lineup. These are still a little bit of bangs, but don't worry guys, don't freak out. I'm not pushing it back. As you can tell, there's no stubble. Usually you would see, like, you know, where the hair follicles are at. No, that's mostly all bangs. So I went and combed it down and lined them up. So guys, take it easy in the comment section. Team no pushbacks. And I'm using my blacked out limited edition and his GTX TI liners. I never changed the blade, just pulled them out of the box, adjusted them a little bit, didn't zero gap them, and they hit like this. So I don't need to do nothing to them. I don't think I'm gonna cut them neither. So now I have a regular one, I have a modified one, and best believe I'm gonna get my hands on the cordless T outliners and this T outliners. Them things are straight fire. But notice how just putting that line up on this haircut just made it that much better. Right here is 245 shave gel. Go ahead and apply that. And I use, you know, the end of my comb. That way I don't have to, for those germaphobes out there, you ain't gotta rub it in with your hand or anything like that. And then we're just gonna make sure that we, he is, you know, these are young kids, so you gotta be real careful whenever you're using the blade. If you're not comfortable using the blade, you know, I wouldn't recommend it doing it on kids. But his father was okay with it, so we went ahead and did it. But I think this Mohawk came out pretty dope. You know, the little intro in the beginning was pretty clean too, with his 11s on. But doing some last minute touch-ups. But this is basically the finished product. I'm about to put some mousse in his head, and you're gonna see it come to life. The haircut. Right there, I'm just freehanding some of that hair. This kid is also a beast on the football field, the baseball field, the basketball court. He's just an all-around athlete. This kid is definitely going to be somebody. I'll be on the lookout for him. Excuse me. Now we're going to apply some mousse. A generous amount. And just rub it all in there. Just use your hand, take your hands and rub it all in there. It'll all dissolve. It's not going to stay white. But those curls are going to start to lay down. They're going to be more compact. and you know, it's gonna have like that shiny wet look to it. I just think it looks dope. So this is the finished product. My man feeling GQ. Make sure y'all subscribe, share, and comment. Team Gifted, stay gifted.